Yo, it's your boy Dctree, and this is Dctree-Nation, the channel on YouTube that covers hoops and heroes. And today we're talking hoops. We're talking my boy Dejounte Murray, y'all. And I had to make a video on this. I'm a little late, but I wanted to make a video about the comments Draymond Green made about Dejounte Murray. And I gotta admit, I'm not a big fan of Draymond because he talks a lot of trash. And I don't like the Warriors a lot either because they're showboaters. But I will give Draymond one thing. He does not bull jive. If he likes you, he likes you. If he hates you, he hates you. And he has some really good things to say about Murray.
Wow.
And I know the source of the compliment is a source that Spurs fans usually hate. But being a Spurs YouTuber and a Spurs fan for so long, all last year I've been promoting Murray, and even 50% of the fan base still don't like this guy. So when the NBA starts to notice Murray's growth, I feel like The Rock.
Finally!
Because I've been saying it for years. I've been saying it, especially last year. I went in to make content to promote Murray because I saw the growth in the mid-range. I saw his shot was getting better. I saw his passing was getting better. I saw his whole game really get better next to DeMar DeRozan. He had some really good games, man. So this year he comes in, he's leading us in points, rebounds, assists, steals. He's shooting a hell of a good percentage most of the time. Man, he is hooping. And Spurs fans, some of them still won't give him props. But hey, that's okay, man, because every time someone like Draymond picks up and says something good about Murray, or someone on ESPN or TNT, or someone nominates him for Western Player of the Week, I get a kick out of that because all the Murray haters have the boo-boo face. It's a beautiful thing, Spurs Nation. It's a beautiful thing. But before I jump too deep into it, if you like my content, please sub to the channel, hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell for more videos. Thank you so much for the continued support. Okay, this is the comment that Draymond made and wrote on this jersey that he gave Dejounte. Dejounte was very excited. He shared this on his social media, and it says, "To Dejounte, love what you're doing, little bro. You a mud baby. Keep that same hunger and you will be great." Wrote Green. So the reason why I made this video, and like I said before, I'm a little late on this, but the reason why I made this video was, do we think as Spurs Nation, we are Spurs Nation, that Murray is going to be great? And I don't think we all do. Green sure thinks he's going to be great. He got props from Steph Curry a year and a half ago, a couple years back. People around the league are starting to recognize that Murray is special. But do we feel like as Spurs fans that he's going to be great? And I guess it comes down to what the definition of great is. Is he going to be one of the all-time greats? I don't think so. Is he going to be one of the all-time great Spurs? I think he could be in a way. He's not going to, have 4 rings like Manu and Tony, and definitely not Duncan. But he's already breaking records stat-wise. He's probably one of the most well-rounded Spurs ever in the modern day. As far as rebounding, assists, points, the ability to hit the mid-range. He's getting better at 3, and he keeps getting better. Every year he improves. So right now he's averaging around 19, 9, and 9, which is crazy. That's a hell of a jump from a couple years ago when he was averaging about 10 points per game. So, he's getting better. And honestly, if I'm being honest, and I'm not being a homer, the jury is still out on whether he can be great. But it's great just to hear someone outside of San Antonio give this guy some props and see, we got a keeper here. And again, I keep bringing this up. We were so quick. A lot of our fan base was so quick to get rid of this guy for Ben Simmons. And he's outplaying Ben Simmons. I'm talking about Ben Simmons, the Ben Simmons, not, that shell of himself he is this year. The Ben Simmons, his best season, 17, 8, and 8. Murray is giving you 19, 8 and 9, 8 and 9, on and off, and giving you 2 steals. So it's like, man, half the price too, y'all. We gotta start being appreciative of what we have. And this wave of recognition started, late last year. Man, people were seeing what a lot of Spurs fans weren't seeing, that this guy is gifted, that this guy is a player, a true player in this league, man. He can make an all defensive team. He can be a perfect 3-and-D player for your team. He does have to work on his threes. He's more of a mid-range guy, but he is a major piece. He may not be the guy for your squad to make it to the playoffs, etc., but he's a good piece. He's a point guard, and people saw that, and that's why in the offseason people were inquiring about Murray's availability. He was in a lot of trade rumors to Philly, to the Lakers, and whatnot, and that's a telltale sign that, hey, you're wanted, your skill is acknowledged. That's why you're in the rumors, because you're good. You're productive. No one's looking for someone that's unproductive. So again, not to be a broken record, props to Draymond for giving my dog some props. Props to everyone around the league really watching Murray, giving him props. Coaches are giving him props. Fans from other teams are finally giving him props. And, he still has a ways to go. He's not a perfect player. He still has to work on his consistency. Still has to work on his ball handling when he gets double teamed. He still has to work on his 3-point shot. But hey, this is DeJounte Murray. He always works hard. He always comes back stronger than he was before. That's one thing about him. So he can keep going. All right, before I get out of here, I just want to stress the importance of the 3-point shot, man. And I think that's just the next step to his evolution. And if he's ever going to live up to what Draymond is saying, being a great player, great defensively, a great piece to a winning squad, maybe a champion, then he's going to have to add that 3-point shot to his game. He has to be a threat from the outside, and that will open up his drives to the basket that he's been improving on for the last couple years. It'll help his mid-range game. He can step in and hit the mid-range shot. I really think that will put him over the top. Now, he's starting to take more threes. It's still early in the season as of this video, so he's still taking threes, and he's getting better at the 3-point line. He's getting improved, but I do think it's going to take one of those Kobe type summers to really push him to being that offensive threat that he's showing flashes of. He's showing flashes of that. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Thank you for kicking it with me. Let me know in the comment section, do you agree with Draymond Green? Yes or no? And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.